Cozymaxxing, how sensory comfort can support emotional regulation when used with awareness. Introduction. In today's fast-paced world, where hyperproductivity is normalized and stress often goes unacknowledged, people are increasingly turning to simple, accessible rituals to reclaim calm. One such practice gaining popularity, particularly on platforms like TikTok, is called Cozymaxxing. While it may seem like a passing trend, Cozymaxxing is rooted in something much deeper, our innate need to feel safe, grounded, and emotionally regulated. It centers on creating environments that use soft textures, calming lights, warm drinks, and soothing sounds to intentionally quiet the nervous system. But the practice also comes with a caution. When comfort becomes a shield from engagement, Cozymaxxing may drift from healing into avoidance. Let's explore how this sensory-rich self-care ritual affects the body, its potential role in supporting mental health, and how to use it wisely within a balanced wellness framework. What is Cozymaxxing? Cozymaxxing is the practice of curating a physically comforting space to induce a state of emotional calm. It often includes weighted or fuzzy blankets, warm lighting like salt lamps or fairy lights, ambient soundscapes or soft music, herbal teas or warm drinks, familiar scents such as lavender, chamomile, or vanilla, low-stimulation environments with minimal clutter or screens. The goal is to create a personal sanctuary, a sensory cocoon that cues safety to the brain and body. The practice is especially appealing in a cultural climate marked by burnout, overstimulation, and emotional fatigue. The neuroscience of comfort. At the heart of Cozymaxxing is its ability to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, often referred to as the rest and digest branch of the autonomic nervous system. When the body senses warmth, softness, and low stimulation, it releases signals that reduce cortisol, slow heart rate, and relax the muscles. This is a vital contrast to the chronic stress state activated by news alerts, blue light, multitasking, or internalized pressure. Research published in Frontiers in Psychology and Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews confirms that sensory environments, particularly those emphasizing safety and predictability, can support reduced stress response activation, improved mood regulation, decreased emotional reactivity, enhanced sleep quality, and increased vagal tone linked to resilience and emotional flexibility. In short, Cozymaxxing is not just psychological, it's biological. When comfort becomes avoidance. Despite its benefits, Cozymaxxing carries a risk when used unconsciously or excessively. Like any self-care tool, it can become counterproductive if it displaces meaningful engagement, reflection, or action. Supportive Cozymaxxing enhances your ability to meet life with more stability. It's a pause that resets and allows return. Avoidant Cozymaxxing, however, may look like using cozy spaces to retreat from emotional discomfort or decisions, replacing human connection or inner work with comfort rituals, prolonged isolation justified as self-care, a dependency on the environment to feel emotionally safe. This shift is subtle but important. Over time, if Cozymaxxing is used as a buffer from discomfort rather than a bridge to healing, it can contribute to emotional stagnation, increased anxiety when outside the cozy environment, and deeper disconnection from daily responsibilities. Practicing Cozymaxxing mindfully. To ensure Cozymaxxing remains a supportive practice rather than a coping crutch, consider the following approach. Use it as a transition tool. Let Cozymaxxing support the shift from a high-stress state into a space where you can reflect, reset, or prepare for sleep. It should be a step in your wellness process, not the destination. Set boundaries around time. Establish limits, perhaps 20 to 60 minutes for cozy rituals, especially during the day. Prolonged withdrawal may signal avoidance rather than intentional restoration. Integrate gentle practices. Use the cozy space to journal, stretch, meditate, pray, or process emotions. These integrations support inner movement while remaining in a grounded, calm environment. Balance comfort with engagement. Support cozy time with practices that also build resilience. physical movement, connection with others, structured reflection, or creative work when more support is needed. It's important to note that Cozymaxxing is not a replacement for professional mental health care. If emotional overwhelm persists, or if comfort practices no longer provide relief, reaching out to a therapist or counselor is not only appropriate, it is a powerful act of self-respect. Signs that Cozymaxxing may be masking deeper needs include frequent withdrawal from social or work responsibilities, inability to relax unless in a controlled, cozy environment, emotional numbing or irritability, using comfort rituals to avoid difficult conversations or feelings. In these cases, Cozymaxxing can still be part of a supportive routine, but should be accompanied by deeper exploration, ideally with professional guidance. Conclusion. At its best, Cozymaxxing is a gentle act of self-compassion, a way to create emotional and physical space for restoration in a chaotic world. Its strength lies in its ability to down-regulate the nervous system, promote safety, and offer a moment of calm from overstimulation. Yet true well-being asks for balance. When comfort becomes a wall rather than a bridge, the ritual loses its restorative power. Mindful Cozymaxxing isn't about escaping life. It's about meeting life with softness, then returning to it more centered, clear, and connected. When used with intention, it becomes not just a trend, but a valuable tool for emotional resilience.